Big projects and big developments. All right, now maybe it's because I always wanted to live in a big city, but the amount of new towers being planned in London makes me pretty happy. So, in addition to all the previous projects that have been announced and approved over the years, we recently got word that the former health unit land near the old courthouse is going to be developed into two towers standing 53 and 43 stories tall. They'll have 800 residential units and become the tallest towers in London. In fact, they're going to be the tallest towers between Toronto and Calgary. Not saying a lot as it's mostly prairie land, but still impressive, right? The other approval was for two towers in the northwest near Hyde Park and Gainsborough roads. And while these were originally planned to be 20-story buildings, the developer has been required to take a few floors off each and make them 17 stories instead. Still tall enough to change the landscape out there. And this is going to bring 476 new units to one of the fastest growing segments of the city. Now, in the near term, that's just over the next 7 years or so, we're going to need 40,000 more skilled workers. And according to the Smart Prosperity Institute, it's projected our population in London is going to grow by over 50% in the next 30 years. 220,000 more Londoners. Stop for a minute and just absorb what that actually means. 8,000 Londoners landed here every year for the 5 years leading up to the pandemic. And even if growth slows to half that projected number going forward, our population will grow by 50% mid-century. We're already in a long-term housing shortage. Construction has not returned to pre-COVID levels, and the costs and interest rates to build are still hindering that growth. So I say bring on the towers. Let London grow into the city it should be, a vital hub between Toronto and Detroit, a city of trees, paths, parks, and strategic building. Cities around the world have managed their growth without sacrificing the best parts of living there, and there's no reason we can't too.